Meteorologist Dana Melancon with you on Southeast Texas Express, broadcasting to you live from our weather studio here at Christus, Southeast Texas. We're on the 5th floor of the Wellness Center building, looking east from our vantage point. No problems on East Tex Freeway and skies, at least mostly clear, partly cloudy in some spots. Right now, still a fairly warm start, I guess. We're at 79 degrees. Skies are clear again. Humidity reading right now at 93%. Barometric pressure holding at 30.16, and right now winds are calm. We are going to be looking at another extremely warm weather day today. Heat index readings in excess of 105 for the rest of the week. Rain chances really not in until the last part of the week. Same old song and dance. And then when we get to the extended outlook, our 7-day forecast, you're going to see that what we refer to as the old broken record. I mean, man, just everything pretty much a constant. Anyway, today mostly sunny to partly cloudy, still extremely hot. Tomorrow, upper 90s possibly, and again, a partly cloudy to mostly cloudy hot weather afternoon expected for midweek as well. The heat watches and warnings are a little bit to the north of us, although we are on the cusp of that. So again, even though kids are probably gearing up to go back to school, you still don't want to discount the fact that you've got to watch their exposure to the heat outside. So keep that in mind. Our regional satellite and radar, what we've been referring to as the heat dome, the high pressure ridge that's really dominating a lot of the lower continental U.S. In fact, really a lot of the United States as a whole, because this heat dome is really, plummeting that, skyrocketing the heat to areas that don't normally see this time of extended heat for this amount of this longevity. Again, our X-Rad Doppler radar brought to you by San Bernardino and the great guys over at Roofing 911. A very, very quiet X-Rad Doppler radar. We're at 79, 77 at the Jack Brooks Airport. Sunny skies. We're same in Orange at 76. Jasper waking up to a nice 73, 79 in Houston if you're making the travel. The coast, Galveston's at 82 degrees. Right now, although we don't see as many widespread thunderstorms where we are seeing the thunderstorm activity in and around the continental U.S., it has the potential to be severe. As we see them moving out of southern Minnesota, we're looking at Chicago and the likes. Actually, the Dakotas, too, seeing some pretty heavy thunderstorms that will roll through. And we are seeing a round of thunderstorms moving out of the Carolinas and diminishing as it makes its way over the eastern seaboard. But we are, again, looking at the high pressure ridge that continues to dominate not only our area, but, again, we're seeing those very warm temperatures well to the north of us. We're at 80 right now. Memphis, New Orleans, which is not far from Cancun, Mexico. There's a good reference, right? Miami at 83. Look at the forecasted temperatures. Excuse me. Maybe my coffee will help. Forecasted temperatures across the continent, and we have some scattered thunderstorms too forecasted for today. But look at Raleigh, North Carolina, Orlando, both at 98. You factor in heat index readings, and all of them are in triple digit readings. So again, an extremely warm weather day. And actual air temperatures, look at Las Vegas, Phoenix, Arizona at 111 forecasted today. So, in some of those areas, dangerously high heat, right? Our surface map, again, shows the high pressure ridge that will continue pretty much to be the dominating factor for the next several days as we have it up to 48 hours out. And we're still really, even though we see some clouds moving in and some rain, we're still under the influence of that high pressure ridge. Let me let you see what it looks like depicted on our modeling data. The heat dome still in effect, where again, you can see right where the center of that high is. We will see a few clouds. Now, keep in mind, this is as of close to 6 o'clock this afternoon. We'll see a little bit more cloud structure working its way in late on the day on Tuesday. I think Tuesday for the first half of the day, we'll see a lot of sunshine. That's going to allow that heat to really soar up there. Yesterday, we peaked at 91 here in southeast Texas. Started the morning off at 75, and our record high was set back in 1937. In fact, it tied record highs about 3 dates that hit 99 degrees on this day. 67 was the record low, set back in 1911. We're 3,200 inches shy of what we're supposed to have for this time of the year rain-wise. Sabine Pass at the jetty records 2 high tides, 1 low tide that occurs just after lunchtime. Sun was up as of 6:33, and sun's going to be setting at 8:12. Here's our forecast today. Mostly sunny, turning partly cloudy late. Heat index at what, 106? What I have pinned in there? Yeah, 96. The afternoon high today. South winds 5 miles per hour. We're down to 73 tonight, light and variable winds. And here we go. The broken record, right? Look at our startup temperatures. Mid-70s, afternoon highs, mid-90s. And even though we're at lower 90s in for the last half of the week, we're still looking at those triple-digit heat index readings. If you're on Facebook this morning, let me know about it. I'd love to say good morning to you. And spread the word that we're trying to get together here on Southeast Texas Express every weekday morning. And then on the weekends too, in the event that we do see inclement weather that moves its way in. I am going to encourage you to, again, download our app on your cell phone, be it Google Play or the App Store, and download Southeast Texas Express. On that app, you'll have 2 great radio stations, Southeast Texas Express, and our newer station, Classic Country Express, that features the best of country music, so the old school stuff. And then you also are privy to our Roku television broadcast, which is what we're doing here. And in the event we have inclement weather, you tap on that and you'll be privy to all weather, all southeast Texas, and again, it's updated 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Again, meteorologist Dana Melancon with you here. Let's say good morning before we jet out to, gosh, this guy is he's really trying to bat home the most logged in to South, and no complaints there. Actually, I need to get a coffee mug out to you. This is Brian Morvant, who he resides in southeast Texas. One of my absolute most favorite spots, due to Tim Hebert and his family, is Ivanhoe. We spent every weekend at Ivanhoe water skiing. I was telling my wife yesterday, and what am I thinking? I want to try water skiing again at 66 years old. Who knows? But I do want to try it, and they're at Lake Charmaine. And seems that Brian is away from, you need a house sitter, dude. I mean, I'm your man, all right? He's still in New Mexico. He's ready to come home. I'll bet you are. Because we were seeing, what, triple digits in New Mexico? Actual air temperature, not factoring in the heat index reading. So, Brian, hurry on back. Let us know when you get in, and we'll give you some well wishes there as well. Again, thanks so much for joining us on Southeast Texas Express. I'm meteorologist Dana Melancon, trying to get all these things back up for you. Meteorologist Dana Melancon in for Southeast Texas. Anything changes, we'll obviously update you right here. Make sure you like and follow the page on Facebook. We have our YouTube channel as well, and download our Roku television channel for 24-hour a day, 7-day-a-week weather. Have a great rest of your Monday, everyone.